42 of our challenge, and today was a decent day. I told you guys I pulled the crap out of my back yesterday. Seems to be a lot better. Still can't stand up straight, but it is what it is. On to better business. I had a nice meeting in the morning. I met with some business owners, some coffee shop owners. Love that. I passed out a few business cards. I just wish I got their cards so I could save them on my phone. But it's been a rather beautiful time with them. We met in Kingston, PA. Kingston, PA, which is, not that far from Wilkes-Barre. Very nice place called Martin Flowers, which is a coffee shop / flower shop, New York type of vibe in Northeast PA. Very nice place. Coffee prices are what you would expect of a place mimicking New York. But besides that, the coffee was delicious. They do have small baked goods. I got to meet with them, and with our group called NEPA Networkers, which is a really nice networking group. Was able to, speak to someone that wanted to do their floors. He owns, I think the thing is called Instant Coffee Shop or whatever. Not too far from here in Moosic. And after that, I was able to, from just leaving an estimate now in New Jersey, people are looking for a budget for budgetary purposes, how they're going to, forecast that budget for, removing floors that they just put in. So we're looking at close to, I'd say, 1,700 or 2,300 square feet, give or take. It's a pretty nice place. Rooms are a little small, so that's why I'm assuming it'll probably be just around 2,000 square feet. I gave him a ballpark figure of around $7 a square. What's wrong with you, Nate? You were flying, bro. Sorry about that. But long story short, I'm gonna go to the Easy Pass. We'll fix that. What ended up happening is I bid it, so it's going to be anywhere from, as long as it's around 2,000 square, we're going to be around 14 to 16,000, either to do an epoxy or polished concrete. One's a permanent solution, one's a temporary one, tentative on how long they plan on staying in that building. Really nice place. Issue is they put in lick and stick, peel and stick tiles, and the ones that are really good at giving you grip are also really hard at keeping clean. They haze up after a while. So that's something to think about for long-term cleaning issues. If you have to pay for that. Now you put down a cheaper floor, but now your place is always dirty depending on how much dirt is tracked in. So you probably have to factor in the fact that now your cleaning people have to come in maybe twice or 3 times a week when they only had to come in once a week before. So that's something to keep track of. And that's something I told them. I was like, hey, it's tough since you just put this in. We can definitely go over it, scrub it, put it right over it, but we're still going to be at this price with no warranty, because I can't warranty that this floor is installed correctly or there's soft spots or it's not going to crack. So, $7 a square with no warranty is exceptionally tough. But that's what you get when you want to go over a floating floor. It's floating for a reason. bad of a day. I did speak to another guy today, and learning to set boundaries with people is sometimes really difficult to set boundaries, in my opinion. I keep on certain people, they've looked at me and they see that I started where they were, and now I'm different, and they're upset. They just see that they're not working, but I'm working, but I'm doing less than they are. In their eyes, I'm, why is he getting paid and I'm not, And like, I get the argument, but at a certain point, today I just kind of just flipped them and was like, stay in your lane. And I was like, this is my lane, buddy. Like, you're actually in my lane, and you're trying to tell me what to do. The truth is like, I have to manage you guys. I have to manage the work. I have to manage this. I have to create systems. Do I have to? No. Do I want to? Yes. Because I don't have an opportunity if I can't. If I can't create an opportunity, then I don't belong here. So I have to work to create an opportunity for myself, which means I have to create systems that allow me to see the work that I'm bringing in. Am I actually bringing in the number that I brought in? How much of that work is commercial? How much of that work is this? What's the actual bottom line number? How much of these quotes did we close compared to that, comparatively? Things like that. You start getting to understand, like, oh, I'm bringing in 10 leads, I'm closing 1. We got to up that number to 3. How do we up that number? Well, you get that number by, doing things like, having a better presentation, looking more prepared, going in there and providing more education, right? Following up quickly, things like that, and that's going to be extremely pivotal. So those are the things that I'm doing, and I'm on board with the owner, or partner, but it's a little difficult, because you hear through the grapevine what people talk about, and quite honestly, you see why you make certain decisions. Like, for instance, I'd rather not even use the company car, because I know how people, I'd rather be in the power position. And what that means to me is, if I'm in a power position, like, they need me more than I need them. And I need to have better systems they're the companies, but who knows how to manage it, and I'm not necessarily doing things to make myself, because I'll give them everything. Like, hey, this is it, have a good day, have some managers. So I wouldn't screw them in that instance. I would just hand off everything and leave cordially. But it's tough, because when you see certain things and you see certain habits, the way people use certain mechanisms to control people, you truly don't want to be in that bracket of people. Like, you don't. I could justify my worth, but the real truth of the matter is, if I started justifying my wealth, I would demand more. And, that's not, I don't feel it's the right time for that. I'm not seeing enough growth for me to say, yeah, we're going to do that. I don't see that. I see it the opposite way, and I don't necessarily see what's going on. Over that conversation, I can't lie and say that I don't see things a certain way or feel, but it just means that my assumptions are correct, which is why I'll use my personal car, fill up my gas, leg up on me, like almost, at the point of even wanting to, return a phone, because I'm tired of certain things, and it's not even principle based. It's more like there's certain things that I don't agree with. All I truly want to be able to do is to have the freedom that I want. So, like, it's tough, guys. When you're working with people and there's egos involved. I can't say my ego, but I know we'll talk, and I know nothing's truly hidden, right? Saying you took the car out of state, brother. If my car's at home, that's the car that I'm fucking using. I don't know what you mean, like I'm not, and the truth is people speak. So, and people speak that much. It's like, what's the point of speaking to them? Everybody is just nosy. But it's just more of that politics stuff, more of but I can see why things are the way they are, and if they don't change, they don't change. Like, that's fine with me. Like, I'm giving this up till around 18 months, and that's the most I'll give it before, like, I want to start seeing my fruits. 6 months is not enough, but 18 months, that should be more than enough. That conversation, and I think back on it, and I hear what they say and how they talk, and people are just nosy. They don't truly care. And I told the guy, like, I told him, like, the truth is, like, you are turning into the person that you complained about. You're turning into that, we call him Justin, but you're turning into this guy Justin. Negative and this and that. Like, dude, you're apathetic. You got a little bit of easy money, and then you turn into this terrible worker. You're not fun to work with. Your attitude's getting bad, and guy brings up money. Like, brother, you need money. Go return your phone. Get $1.50 an hour. Don't bring that company truck home. Give the Amex card. I bet you'll be at 25. Give it all back. But if you don't want to do it, then stop complaining. Well, don't complain to me. Those fringe benefits are expensive. But people, the truth is, like, they think that you're afraid to talk to them. The truth is, I'm not afraid to talk to you guys. I just know more than I talk about. So you may have to bitch about me to somebody, right? Or maybe there's some of the things that I'm not, some of the things that I fall short on. I get it. But I'm seeing the truth of the beast and why this company is the way it is, and I'm just gonna continue doing my job. It was best for me. It was best for the company, and with that being said, I know exactly where I will fall in that, and how I played out in that. Because the truth is, at a certain point, your mind is worth more than your body. So some of these people are only as good as their hands are, and that's a terrible way of thinking about it. When people don't have skills, you truly don't have anything to leverage. You don't have skills, you don't have nothing. If you don't have the ability to sell, man. Touching my nose, I'm pretty uncomfortable. My nose is itchy. frustrating, but we're gonna finish on a good note. It's around 2 hours there, 2 hours back at 11 o'clock. So basically, by the time I get home, the day is over. Well, the work day is over, and then the fun begins. But with that being said, follow me on the journey. I don't post Saturdays and Sundays, so don't expect to see a post. But this is kind of like the inner working